In this video, I'll be helping you with the math topic called multiplying rational expressions. And in this example taken from the OpenStax College Algebra textbook, we have these rational expressions to be multiplied, and we are also given these how-to steps for how to do the multiplication and simplification. So I will follow these steps, rewriting this to give myself a little more room. I can start going through the how-to steps that have us first factoring the numerator and the denominator. So starting there, for this first fraction, the numerator is a trinomial with leading coefficient 1. I can try to factor just using trial and error. The only factors for x squared are x and x. The factors for a minus 5 are just 1 and 5, and I know that the signs have to be different and add up to a plus 4, so I would use a positive 5 and a negative 1. Putting those in, we have factored the first numerator. In the denominator, this is just a binomial, but I see that I can factor out a 3 from each of those two terms. Factoring out a 3 would leave me with x in the first term, and factoring out a 3 from the 18 would leave me with a plus 6. In the second part of this expression, I would also try to factor, but I notice that the 2x minus 1 doesn't have a common factor or any other way of factoring it. The same for the denominator, x plus 5. So I will just rewrite that, 2x minus 1 over x plus 5. And from here, I can move to the second step that says to multiply the numerators. So the numerators, I have 3 binomials being multiplied. I'll just write those out as x minus 1 times x plus 5 times 2x minus 1. I've multiplied all the numerators. Next, multiply all of the denominators. The denominators, I have a 3, an x plus 6, and an x plus 5. So I've multiplied all the denominators. Lastly, we're told to simplify. And since everything is factored, I'm looking for any factors that might cancel. And here I can see that I have an x plus 5 in the numerator and an x plus 5 in the denominator. Those will cancel. And so what I'm left with here, now that I've done all of this simplification, is in the numerator, I have the x minus 1 and the 2x minus 1. And in the denominator, I have the 3 times x plus 6. And with no other simplification to do, this would be my final answer.